Archangel Michael says, the air around you is trembling tonight, carrying the weight of truth that can no longer be hidden. For months, a shadow has moved silently in your life, slipping into places they had no right to be. The very person you trusted with your heart and your peace has been quietly taking money from your account. It began so small, so unnoticed, that you could have sworn it was a simple mistake. Yet little by little, they grew bolder, convinced that you would never suspect them. They smiled in your face while their hands worked in secret behind your back. Archangel Michael says, tonight that cycle breaks in a way they never imagined. The web they spun so carefully will collapse under the weight of their own greed. This is the night where the curtain is pulled back, and their face is exposed in the light. The moment of exposure will not come with loud warnings, it will happen in silence first. A sudden message, a notification, or an alert will ripple into your awareness. And with it, the truth you've been shielded from will be placed right in front of you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your instincts will sharpen instantly when it happens. You will feel that shift in the air, the quiet storm forming before the strike. And the person who thought you would never see through them will begin to panic. The one who took advantage of your trust is closer to you than you think. Their presence in your life has been constant, their role convincing enough to hide their intent. They thought kindness meant blindness, but they never considered the eyes of heaven watching over you. Archangel Michael says, every withdrawal, every small disappearance from your account has been recorded. The heavens have traced the path of every stolen amount. Now that record stands as proof against them, a mirror they can no longer turn away from. Tonight will not just be a night of discovery, it will be a night of reckoning. What they took was not only money, but pieces of your peace, your security, and your faith in people. The restoration begins the moment they are caught. Type Amen to get blessing 444. For weeks now, subtle signs have tried to warn you. Delayed payments, unexplained gaps, moments where your intuition whispered that something was wrong. You brushed them aside, thinking perhaps you had forgotten a transaction, but your heart never fully believed that. The thief's pattern has been clever, almost too careful. They avoided large amounts to keep you unsuspecting. But greed has no patience, and tonight, that hunger for more will be their undoing. Archangel Michael says, a divine interruption is being placed directly in their path. A slip of the hand, a wrong click, an unexpected system check, something will expose them instantly. They will not be able to hide or erase it in time. This moment is not only about punishment, it is about your protection. The channel they used to reach your money will be shut permanently. And the doors they open to darkness in your life will be sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your heart will race when the truth unfolds. You might feel both anger and relief, anger for the betrayal, relief that it is finally over. And in that moment, you will know that you were never alone in this fight. They will not expect you to find out tonight. They still believe they can slip through one more time without notice. But the divine clock has already struck, and the time for their exposure is fixed. Archangel Michael says, you will see the signs clearly, an unfamiliar transaction flagged, a suspicious withdrawal timestamp, a face caught on a hidden feed. Every doubt you once had will turn into undeniable proof. When the truth lands, they will try to explain, to twist the story, to turn it on you. But your spirit will stand firm because the evidence will be stronger than their lies. And the heavens will not allow them to escape accountability. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Even now, somewhere in their mind, they are nervous. They have sensed the shift but do not fully understand it. The safety net they thought they had is tearing apart strand by strand. The coming hours will feel heavy with a strange anticipation. You will feel it without knowing why, until that moment arrives and everything clicks into place. Their mask will fall, and the real face behind their actions will stand exposed. Archangel Michael says, this exposure will change the balance of your relationships forever. No longer will you offer open trust without discernment. This season has taught you the cost of giving without boundaries. And yet, there is victory here. The loss you endured will be returned in ways you cannot yet imagine. What was stolen from your account is nothing compared to the peace, strength, and clarity you are about to gain. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They thought they could drain you without leaving a trace. They thought they could stand in your presence and keep their hands dirty without you noticing. But their arrogance blinded them to the reality that the divine always reveals what is hidden. You will remember tonight for a long time, not for the betrayal, but for the moment you reclaimed your power. Every lesson in this pain will sharpen you for the future. You will step into tomorrow with new awareness. Archangel Michael says, when you confront them, stand tall. Do not let their words confuse your truth. You have all the confirmation you need, both earthly and heavenly. Their time in your shadow is over. The path they used to steal from you will be blocked. And their own conscience will haunt them for every moment they thought they got away with it. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, the moment is closer than you think, almost brushing against the edge of the present. The threads they have pulled from your life are snapping one by one. Their calm facade is already cracking, even if you cannot yet see it on their face. What is about to unfold will happen so quickly, it will almost feel unreal. One alert, one phone call, or one unexpected meeting will flip everything upside down. You will find yourself looking into the eyes of the very person who has been robbing you, and there will be no place left for them to hide. You will notice a strange silence in them when you speak, a sudden hesitation. That is the moment they will realize the game is over. The confidence they once had will drain away, leaving them cornered by truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The evidence will not come to you in fragments, it will arrive whole and undeniable. Bank logs, security records, perhaps even a witness who saw them where they shouldn't have been. The puzzle pieces will click together perfectly, leaving no gap for doubt. You will remember all the small signs that once felt disconnected. The odd timing of their visits, the way they lingered near your personal belongings, the subtle change in their tone when money was discussed. It will all make sense in a way that will send a shiver through you. Archangel Michael says, heaven has been watching each moment without interruption. Not a single transaction has been missed from the divine record. Every shadowed movement they made is about to be brought into the light. When the confrontation comes, they will be stripped of the calm control they once had. The lies they rehearsed will crumble in their mouth. And you will stand in the full strength of the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They thought they were safe because you trusted them. They thought their closeness to you would be their shield. But they underestimated the moment when heaven decides enough is enough. A sudden surge of courage will rise within you. You will speak words that leave no room for escape, no space for manipulation. The time for them to pretend will be over. Archangel Michael says, your spirit will not tremble in this moment. Instead, it will feel like the air around you is filled with fire, pure, protective, and unstoppable. The betrayal will hurt, but the justice will heal. By the end of this night, they will be forced to face what they have done. The same hands that took will now have to release. And the balance will return to your life. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They will remember this night for the rest of their life, not because they were caught, but because they were caught by you. Your eyes will hold the weight of everything they thought you would never see. And the silence after your words will be heavier than any punishment they could imagine. The room will feel different after the confrontation. The tension will drain out, replaced by a strange calm that only truth can bring. And for the first time in months, you will feel your energy shift back into your own hands. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not the end, it's the beginning of a safer chapter. You will know exactly who belongs in your life and who does not. Your circle will grow smaller but stronger. The blessing in disguise is that this betrayal will sharpen your vision for the future. No one will be able to cross you in the same way again. Your boundaries will be guarded by wisdom earned through this trial. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, even as the night deepens, the truth grows louder in the unseen realm. The one who has been quietly draining your account is feeling the weight of exposure pressing against their chest. Their thoughts are restless, circling around the fear of being discovered. This is not an ordinary night, it carries the scent of justice in the air. You may notice small shifts around you, like the way they avoid your gaze or answer with shorter words. Every action from them tonight is a signal that the trap of truth is closing. When the moment strikes, it will not be something you can ignore. It will command your full attention, demanding that you act without hesitation. And in that action, you will reclaim every bit of power they tried to take from you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your spirit has been preparing for this moment in quiet ways. Every uneasy feeling you brushed aside was training you to recognize deception. And now, that training is about to meet its purpose. You will not have to dig for the truth, it will come rushing toward you. Emails, statements, or even an unexpected phone call will carry the undeniable proof. And once you see it, you will feel a deep stillness inside, the calm that comes from knowing. Archangel Michael says, the hand of protection has been over your finances this entire time. Though they tried to take, they could never drain you completely. Every loss will be returned in ways they will never understand. When they realize the walls are closing in, their reaction will tell you everything. Some will try to deny, others will attempt to twist the story, but their eyes will betray them. You will see the flicker of fear, and you will know they are caught. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They believed they were invisible. They believed the mask they wore was strong enough to fool even the heavens. But no mask can stand in the light of divine truth. The confrontation will be short, but the impact will be lasting. A single moment can end months of silent theft, and that moment is almost here. You will stand in it with unshaken resolve. Archangel Michael says, this exposure will shift more than your finances, it will shift your relationships, your trust, your sense of safety. The lines between who is for you and who is against you will be drawn clearly. And once those lines are drawn, you will never cross them again. You will feel lighter once it is over, as if a heavy chain has been removed from around you. The energy they drained will begin to return almost instantly. And a new chapter will open, one where your resources are safe again. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Their arrogance made them sloppy in the end. It was the little overstep, the one greedy move too many, that broke their pattern of secrecy. And that is the moment heaven decided to pull the curtain back. You will remember their face in that instant for the rest of your life. The shift from confidence to panic will be unmistakable. It will be the silent confession they never planned to make. Archangel Michael says, this is the divine way, no need for drawn-out battles, just truth delivered in its purest form. You will not have to chase them, the truth will walk right to your door. And when it does, you will know this was always meant to happen tonight. By the time the night turns to morning, you will already be free from their grip. And they will know that what they took was never truly theirs to keep. Justice will stand where betrayal once was. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, the final thread of their deception is about to snap. They have walked the edge for months, thinking no one was watching, but the eyes of truth have never left them. Every secret move they made has been counted and recorded, waiting for this night. You may feel a sudden rush of energy, a heightened awareness that something is unfolding. It will feel like the air around you is charged, heavy with anticipation. This is the moment your spirit has been sensing all along. The divine is not only exposing their theft but also revealing the path they used to reach you. Once you see it, you will understand how carefully they planned each step. But even the most careful plans crumble when heaven steps in. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Their actions have been dripping with confidence up until now. They believed that the small amounts they took would never be noticed. But tonight, even the smallest theft will be seen in sharp clarity. You will not have to guess or wonder, it will all be in front of you. Transaction records, unexplained withdrawals, and proof tied directly to their hands. The lies they once wrapped themselves in will no longer be enough to cover them. Archangel Michael says, your courage will rise when the truth is in your grasp. You will speak with authority, and the strength in your voice will silence their excuses. They will realize in that instant that you are no longer unaware. This will be the end of their access to you, both financially and emotionally. The bridge they burned tonight will never be rebuilt. And you will walk away with your head high, leaving them in the shadow of their own actions. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Even as the hours pass, the shift will grow stronger. You might feel a strange calmness, as if your soul already knows justice has arrived. That's because heaven works ahead of time, preparing you for the moment before it comes. They may try one last time to approach you as if nothing has happened. They may smile, speak casually, or act like they belong in your presence. But your spirit will see through every gesture, every false word. Archangel Michael says, this night marks the restoration of what was taken. Though the numbers in your account may not yet reflect it, the flow of your blessings is returning. The block that their theft created is being removed in full. From this moment forward, your steps will be guarded in new ways. No one will be able to come so close without first being seen clearly. And your trust will no longer be given so easily. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. They will not forget the way you looked at them when the truth came out. Your eyes will mirror back to them everything they thought they had hidden. It will be the moment they realize their power over you is gone. The silence that follows will speak louder than any argument. It will echo in their mind long after the night ends. They will know they were caught not just by you, but by the hand of heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, after this night, your energy will shift into a higher place. You will no longer walk with the weight of suspicion or the ache of hidden betrayal. The chapter of loss will close, and the chapter of abundance will open. And as they fade out of your life, the space they once occupied will be filled with better people, better opportunities, better protection. The shadow will lift, and the light will be yours again. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Archangel Michael says, the circle they operated in is breaking apart tonight. They will feel the shift, like the ground beneath them no longer holds steady. Every move they make will now be under the silent watch of justice. This is not just about the money they took, it is about the trust they shattered. Trust, once broken, does not return in the same form. And after tonight, they will know the weight of what they destroyed. You will feel an inner strength you didn't have before. It will flow through you like a steady current, guiding your words and actions. There will be no hesitation, no doubt, only truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Even the smallest sound tonight will feel amplified in your awareness. The click of a message notification, the ring of a call, the subtle ping of a bank alert, these will carry the turning point. In that moment, the hidden becomes visible, and the invisible becomes undeniable. They have been walking in arrogance for months, thinking their disguise was perfect. But arrogance blinds, and tonight their sight will fail them. They will not see the net tightening until it is already too late. Archangel Michael says, their downfall will be quick. Like a shadow caught in sudden light, they will have nowhere left to run. The truth will move faster than their lies ever could. By the time morning comes, your life will be lighter. The weight of suspicion will be replaced with the clarity of certainty. And the money they touched will no longer be in their reach. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Some people only learn when they are stripped of the thing they crave most. For this person, it was access to your trust, to your life, to your resources. Tonight, that access ends. You will stand with the strength of someone who has seen the enemy's face and survived. They will realize that the season of easy gain is over. And the memory of this night will haunt their steps. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have been watching every single moment. From the first coin they took to the last attempt they made, nothing has escaped the divine record. This record is now the chain that binds their actions to the truth. There is no escape from what is written in truth. Their only choice will be to face what they have done. And they will do so knowing you are no longer blind to their ways. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The night air will feel different once it's over. It will be calmer, lighter, filled with a sense of renewal. That is the space you will step into, a space free from silent theft. They may try to apologize, but you will hear the difference between real remorse and self-preservation. You will know their words are not for you, but for themselves. And that knowledge will keep you from falling into their trap again. Archangel Michael says, your path forward will be more secure than ever. The lessons of this betrayal will stand as a shield over your future. No one will be able to cross it without revealing their true intentions. By tomorrow, you will feel a new strength in your steps. The kind of strength that comes from surviving what was meant to break you. And you will carry it into every part of your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Archangel Michael says, the clock is already ticking toward the moment of truth. What has been hidden for months is now seconds away from breaking wide open. They will not be ready for the way it comes, swift, undeniable, and inescapable. The evidence is already in motion toward you. It could be an alert flashing across your screen, a call from the bank, or a report that lands in your hands. Whatever the form, it will arrive like a key turning in a locked door. Once that door opens, you will see every shadow they have been hiding behind. There will be no more confusion, no more second-guessing. The path will be clear, and your next steps will carry absolute certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. They thought they were clever, slipping in and out of your life without leaving a trace. But the divine keeps records that human hands cannot erase. And those records are being laid bare tonight. You will feel your spirit shift as if a weight is being lifted from your shoulders. This shift is the release of the hold they had on you, the quiet breaking of their influence. By the time the night ends, you will no longer carry the burden of their betrayal. Archangel Michael says, you will be protected in ways you don't yet see. Doors they once walked through to reach your resources will be sealed shut. Your account, your peace, and your trust will no longer be within their grasp. Their reaction will betray them before their words do. A flicker in their eyes, a hesitation in their voice, these will speak louder than any excuse. And you will read them with perfect clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. As the truth settles in, the emotions may come in waves. Shock will pass quickly, replaced by relief, and finally by a deep sense of justice. You will realize that the loss was not the end, it was the setup for your restoration. They will be forced to confront the reality that their time is over. What they once reached for so easily will now be beyond their touch. And the shame of being exposed will follow them long after tonight. Archangel Michael says, this is not only a personal victory, it is a spiritual one. You have been shielded from even greater harm than you knew. What was taken in secret will be returned openly. The light now flooding this situation will spill into other areas of your life. Things that felt stuck will begin to move forward again. And the blessing will multiply beyond what you lost. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The hours ahead will feel lighter, as if a door to a new season has swung open. You will sleep without the weight of suspicion on your mind. And your mornings will no longer be shadowed by quiet doubt. Their name will fade from your conversations, replaced by plans for your own growth. You will focus on building what they tried to take from you. And each step you take will be stronger than the last. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a space where no hidden hands can reach you. The lessons you have learned will guide your choices with sharp discernment. And the light around you will keep the shadows at a distance. Tonight, the chapter of theft closes forever. Tomorrow begins with freedom in your heart and victory in your hands. And you will never again be an easy target for deceit. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, the chain of events that will seal their fate has already started. Even now, pieces of proof are aligning in the perfect order. When they fall into place, the entire picture will be impossible to deny. They may still believe they have time to cover their tracks. But every attempt they make to hide will only create more evidence. The more they move in desperation, the more the truth will expose them. Your spirit will feel the exact moment the turning point arrives. It will be like a sudden clarity flooding your mind, wiping away months of uncertainty. And in that moment, you will know without a doubt, it's over for them. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The same person who smiled in your presence will now avoid your eyes. Their voice, once steady, will start to shake when you speak certain words. They will know that you've seen through them. You will carry yourself differently once this truth is fully yours. Your presence will feel stronger, sharper, untouchable. They will sense it and understand they no longer have access to you. Archangel Michael says, this was not just about catching a thief, it was about ending a pattern. A cycle of taking, of using your kindness as a doorway, is breaking forever. What is closing tonight will never open again. As they are caught, the air around you will feel charged with justice. It will be a release so complete that even your thoughts will feel lighter. And you will take your next steps without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. They thought they could walk away without consequence. But every action leaves a mark, and theirs have left a trail straight to this night. They cannot outrun what has already arrived. The hands that took from you will tremble when faced with the truth. They will feel the weight of every moment they thought they got away with. And in that instant, they will know the game is over. Archangel Michael says, your story will not end with loss, it will end with restoration. What was removed from your account will return multiplied. The blessing that follows this betrayal will outshine the damage they tried to cause. You will move forward with a sharper vision for the people around you. The hidden motives of others will be easier to see. And you will no longer mistake false loyalty for true trust. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. After tonight, your life will feel different in the smallest details. The silence in your home will feel peaceful instead of heavy. Your days will carry a sense of safety you haven't felt in months. The lessons of this betrayal will become part of your armor. You will trust again, but never blindly. And those who remain in your circle will have proven their place. Archangel Michael says, your spirit is stepping into a guarded place of abundance. No hand will be able to reach into what is yours without being seen. Your blessings will flow without the leaks caused by deceit. The one who betrayed you will fade into the distance, carrying the weight of their own actions. And you will walk into the next season untouched by their shadow. This is the power of truth, it not only exposes, it restores. Type Amen to get blessing 3434.